Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. So I have a huge PR haul to share with you all. Some brands have been sending me some things, and so I wanted to show you some of their new launches. Some of these brands currently have sales going on, so I wanted to just share all of that with you guys, so stay tuned for all of that. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. And if you are new, or if you're not new, I know that half of y'all do not be subscribing to my channel. You watch, but you don't subscribe. So how about you just go ahead on, click that red subscribe button, help me get a goal of 20,000 by the end of this year, and join the Glam Girl Squad, because we love to have you. So let's get right into this video. Let's start off with Chantecaille. So Chantecaille is having their annual Sylvie sale. Sylvie Chantecaille is the creator and owner of the brand, and every year they have a sale where they are going to offer you 25% off on their website. They did give me a discount code for you all, Chelsea25. It's not an affiliate code, it just earns you 25% off, and the sale is going to go through July 30th. So one of my favorite products from the brand is the Future Skin foundation. I wear the shade Banana, and it's a gel-based foundation that is going to be suitable for all skin types. Because it's gel-based, it's not going to have any oils in it that might be too dewy for oily skin. However, it's going to be very hydrating for those of you who do have dry skin. I absolutely love this foundation. It has like a nice light to medium coverage, lasts all day under all types of heat and weather conditions, and it is a beautiful, just flawless looking skin-like foundation on the skin. Definitely recommend it. Then they sent over some re-ups for me. So I really have been loving their 24 karat gold energizing eye cream. The one that I'm using is upstairs. I ain't feel like going to get it. But this one is going to be a really great hydrating eye cream. It's not too heavy to wear during the day, and it's also great to wear at night. I like a more like hydrating eye cream at night, but this one works well for me day and night. And I've been using this one now consistently for well over 3 months. Absolutely love it. Just to give you context, my favorite eye cream is going to be the La Mer, the Eye Concentrate, and this one has retired that one for a good while. I'm like, I still like that one, but this one has been doing it for me. And then the moisturizer that they sent me as a re-up, because I've been loving this moisturizer. This is the 24 karat gold firming moisturizer. I use this one during the day as my daily moisturizer. Very hydrating for the skin, but also lightweight, so it's not going to feel heavy under makeup. And both of these products are going to aim to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, help to lift the skin, plump the skin as well. The last product that I will recommend, actually there's 2 more products I'll recommend very quickly. The BioLifting Face Mask. Every time I talk about Chantecaille, I always recommend that. That is my absolute #1 favorite product from the brand. It is upstairs. Once again, too lazy to go and get it. But I'm telling you, when your skin needs a lift, a boost of hydration, and just like, if your skin feels parched and just dehydrated, that is the mask that I use for all of those things. You can use it a few times a week if you want. It's a mask that you can sleep in overnight, which is one of my favorite things about it, because I don't have to worry about washing it off. Oh my gosh, it makes my skin feel and look new again. And then my most favorite facial wash is the Rice and Geranium Facial Wash. Highly recommend it. Cleanses off every bit of makeup residue that I have on my skin. Has little microbeads in it, so it gives you a nice, very light and gentle exfoliation. And it is so scrumptious on the skin. So they are just an amazing skincare brand. I have tried, I would say maybe like 80% of their products, and I have not been disappointed by any of them. So definitely check out the sale that's going on. If you do spend a certain amount, you can also get this beautiful tote. Y'all, look how cute this is. It is so cute. It holds a lot. I've taken it with me to the pool. I absolutely love it. I just think it's really, really cute. This is in celebration of them being in business for 25 years. So if you spend a certain amount, this is the gift with purchase. And thank you to Chantecaille for sending over those goodies and allowing me to partake in having those so I can share them with you guys. Okay, another sale that's going on is by Dermelect. Let me get the box. So Dermelect is fairly new to me. I've received some of their products before, but I'm gonna be honest, I did not give them a really good try. So this is going to be my first time actually diving in and trying the products. They are currently running a 20% off sale between now and I want to say July the 30th as well, maybe August the 1st. And what they did reach out to me, asked me if I wanted to try their products. So I just did a little research to see what are some products that they're known for that, you know, I might want to try. And they have some really good products based on the reviews that I saw. Like, I became a YouTuber consumer. I went on YouTube, looked at some reviews on some of their most popular products, and no one had anything to say that was negative. And the reviews that I watched, the people who had created their videos were not paid to do so, and they had used the products for months, so they were able to give full reviews. All right, let me tell you what I'm really excited to try. Number one, the Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum. Okay, so this one is going to be a potent yet gentle anti-aging serum combining 3 active forms of amino acids. So it's going to be an overnight treatment that will effectively revitalize dull-looking skin, focus on fine lines, wrinkling, and large pores, great for age spots and uneven skin tones, and it's a multitasking facial type of product. Key ingredients are going to be glycolic acid, salicylic acid, and L-ascorbic acid. So the person that I saw reviewing this that really made me go like, okay, yes, I want to try this, they have been raving about this one serum that they have been using for a very long time. This serum costs over $250, and they say that this $49, this $49 serum made them put down their $250 plus serum, and they were like, I don't think I'm going to be reaching for that for a very long time. They just saw great improvement in their skin in terms of their fine lines and wrinkles, their pores, and just their skin looking so rejuvenated. And I was like, oh, yes, I want to try that. So I will definitely keep you all up to date on how this works for me and my skin. Then I wanted to try the Out Crease Retinol Trifecta Serum. So this is going to be a retinol. It's going to target the signs of aging like fine lines, wrinkles, enlarged pores, and uneven skin tone. And what made me want to try this one is that these two serums together, the retinol serum and then the Sleep Esteem serum, are supposed to be like a powerhouse duo. So you use them both at night. And with the retinol, just like with any type of retinol, it's going to help the skin appear smoother, firmer, brighter, and more rejuvenated. So I have been a long time lover of one retinol, okay? And I was like, all right, I don't have to stop using that one, but maybe I try some other ones. So this is going to be a new retinol for me. I'll definitely keep you all updated as to how it does my skin. What I did try today was their Empower Anti-Wrinkle Treatment. This I really enjoyed. Okay, so this is going to be a moisturizer for the skin. It's going to empower your skin with the ultimate age-defy treatment. It's a luxurious yet lightweight face cream that is supercharged with signal multi-peptide supportive amino acids. It works to restore natural suppleness, improved elasticity, and enhance youthful radiance. Okay, here we go. This is definitely lightweight in texture. Like, it feels like the product is almost whipped. That's how light it feels. I've only used it once, but I did want to use it this morning so I could give you a little bit of something to talk about. So this is what the product looks like in its packaging. And y'all, I like this off of first use. Felt very light on the skin. I also felt like my skin did look nice and moisturized. And like some hours after I had applied my skincare, I was like looking at my skin in the mirror and I was like, what did I use today? Why does my skin look like I just came from getting a facial? Like, my skin looks so just like healthy and radiant, not dewy or anything, but just radiant. And I was like, I have been using 2 new skincare products, which one of them was this one. So I'll keep you updated, but if this was giving me what I was seeing today, I'm all for it. And from what I saw on Dermelect's website, the average price of their products were around like $50 or less. So for skincare, not an extremely expensive brand. And then the last things that I wanted to try is this lip duo. So first we have this Smooth Upper Lip and Peri-Oral Anti-Aging Treatment. So this is going to instantly soften the look of vertical lines and smile lines, lighten and brighten shadowy discoloration that you might have around your mouth, and then successfully target lipstick feathering. So I was like, have not tried this yet, but I will try it. And then so for this one, you're gonna use it just on the perimeter of your lips. It does say don't actually put this on your lips. And then you top it with the Smooth Lip Volumizer. So this is gonna provide instant plumping results, deliver long-term volumizing effects, target feathering, lip lines, and wrinkles, achieve fuller, smoother looking lips, and then prolong and extend the plumping benefits of an invasive treatment. So let's say you were to have lip fillers or lip injections, this product is going to prolong and extend the wear of that cosmetic treatment. So I heard amazing things about this lip duo and I wanted to give it a try. So I have not tried these yet. The only thing I've tried has been the moisturizer, but really enjoyed this one time of the moisturizer. So very thankful to Dermelect for sending this over, and I'll report back because you know, we're all about having good skin over here. Alrighty, Char Girl sent your girl some makeup. Come on now, I have never received PR from Charlotte Tilbury, so thank you so much for being so nice and sending it to me. They sent over a lot of things, and I feel so bad because they were sending these products over to help to promote their summer sale, which I think the summer sale has ended. Eesh. But I still wanted to share with you some of what they sent over to me. Some of the products that they sent to me I've already shared, like their Instant Look in a palette. That one came out a couple years ago and I purchased that one myself. But some of the new products that they sent, or when I say new to me, these are not new products, but new to me. The Exaggerize Bigger Brighter Eyes Filter. This palette I did not have, or this quad I didn't have, and this one is really pretty. I have already used this one, and I really enjoy like how simple the color story is, but this actually looks pretty dynamic on the eyes in terms of it looking a little more neutral. And in terms of these tones, they do show up against my complexion for a really nice, like soft and subtle look. So I do enjoy this one. They sent over the Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette, which I already have. Yeah, no, I don't have Pillow Talk. Haven't tried this one yet, but you all know, if you know Charlotte Tilbury, her Pillow Talk brand is her infamous brand. Then they sent over a Pillow Talk blush, which I did purchase this one myself, and I think I decluttered it because mine was old, so I was happy to have another one because I do enjoy the shade of her Pillow Talk blush. She sent over the Pillow Talk Lip Gloss Luster. I think this is the Lip Gloss Luster. I hadn't tried this one. Very nice formula. I've been keeping it in my purse. And then the Eyes to Mesmerize Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Champagne. So this is what it looks like. A really beautiful color. I have the Eyes to Mesmerize. I have a couple of these. One is in a gold color and then one is Walk of No Shame. So these are really, really great for like a one and done look, or if you want to add it to like a matte eyeshadow base for like a pop of color. They blend really well and do last very nicely. Color Chameleon Eyeshadow Crayon. And this one is in the shade Champagne Diamonds. Now it says it's for blue eyes, so clearly I don't have blue eyes, so I would probably use this as an inner corner highlight because the champagne shade would work for me for that. Maybe all over the eyelid. Haven't tried it, but I'll keep you guys updated. She sent over her push-up lashes in the shade Dream Pop. So it's a burgundy mascara, which I did try this and I was like, okay, this is different. I don't think I've ever tried a colored mascara outside of brown. So this one actually looked really nice on the lashes, and I also liked how it added a lot of length to my lashes. And then lastly, I do have a couple new products. These are the new Airbrush Blur Lip products. So I have two shades. We have Pillow Talk and we have Rose Blur. I have been wearing these, and these are a really comfortable, like velvet matte type of formula that when they dry down, it literally just feels like nothing on the lips, just feels like your lips, and very comfortable to wear, and they dry down to a very soft matte, so nothing uncomfortable at all. So we've got Pillow Talk right here, and then we have Rose Blur right here. Both of these have been living in my purse. They're so, so beautiful, and I'm very happy to have them. So thank you so much to Charlotte Tilbury for sending over those goodies. If the summer sale is going on, definitely check it out because a lot of these products were on sale. Alrighty, moving on, we've got some new brushes by Sonia G. So she sent over her fundamental set. Thank you so much to Sonia and Beautylish for sending these over. So I didn't realize this, but Sonia G had came out with this fundamental set, I guess years ago, and she's relaunching it. I've been a Sonia G fan since 2020. So when this set was available, it was before I became known of the brand. Sonia G never fails me. So I already know that this is beautiful. I did use a couple of the brushes today to apply my makeup, and the two brushes that I used, thoroughly enjoyed them. So forgive me for not knowing the actual names of these brushes. These are sold individually, so if you didn't want to get the whole set, you can buy them individually. But this is a, if I could say, like a medium-sized brush, and I used it to blend out my concealer. I used the lip bars. This is their Quick Conceal concealer in the shade Caramel, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But I wanted to blend out my concealer in like a diffused way. I didn't want to pack the concealer on, but I wanted to, if I could say, like keep the coverage, but just blend it out for a nice, like flawless blurred look. This brush did the job so beautifully. Then I used this brush to apply highlight, and once again, just blended in the product so effortlessly, and I really enjoyed this one. The other brush that I used today was this one. This is a blush brush. And, oh, okay, the names are on here. Soft Buffer. It was just in black, so I couldn't see it. This is a Soft Buffer brush, and I did use this to apply my blush today. Once again, just a really beautiful brush. And it blended out the product really, really, really beautifully. The other brushes in this collection, oh, let me go back. The one that I used to blend out my concealer and apply my highlight is going to be the Worker L brush. Then we have the Classic Cheek brush, which this brush she already has, I want to say in the Sky collection. It's the one with the blue handle. I think it's that one. But she just put it in this type of packaging, and then the hairs are different. In the Sky set, the hairs are going to be undyed or dyed. They're white. What I think white is undyed. Forgive me if I can't remember undyed and dyed. I do know that the hairs are white and the ferrule and the handle I think is blue. So I think I do have the Classic Cheek brush. Really great brush to apply your cheek color. If you want it like a diffuse or more targeted bronzer, you can use it for that. So this is a really great brush. And then we have the Fan L brush, which I'm very excited to use this one. We have the Fan M brush, and then the Fan A brush. So I am definitely going to use all of these brushes. I'm hoping I can use them in a video soon so you can see them in action, and I can share with you how she recommends using them and then how I like to use them as well. Because with brushes, there's a recommendation on how to use it, but you just use brushes the way that you want to use them. So definitely want to get that information to you all sooner than later. But so happy to have this collection, and I'm telling you all, if you have not tried Sonia G's brushes, give them a try. They will change your makeup life because it is really a difference in your makeup based on the tools that you use. I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay, moving on to the lip bar. The lip bar sent me some PR. Thank you so much for sending me some products. And one of the products that they sent that I used today was their concealer. I believe this concealer came out this year or late last year. I love their skin tint. I wear the shade Caramel in the skin tint as well. It is beautiful, and I have, like I said, I've loved it. I put my sister onto it. It's such a beautiful, like 3-in-1 skin tint corrector. And like blurring skin tint. It does have lighter coverage, but it actually does have a little bit of coverage to make sure that like it covers any like redness and things like that. It's got like a nice radiant finish, and it is stunning. So they did send over another skin tint, so whenever I run out of the first one, I have a nice little backup. and then this concealer. So this concealer is going to be fast, easy to use, and convenient. And it says, wake up your beauty routine and conceal your blemishes with our caffeine concealer. So this one, when I applied it, I was like, oh, well, hello. Like, it is so, like, it really does have that brightening and like lifted effect to the face. And I know you're seeing the side-by-side footage of how it looks on one side of my face before applying it to the other side. It is beautiful. And it didn't crease. Like, I put the concealer on, and I honestly did not set my skin with powder today, and I put on my under eye eyeshadow, and I was like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Like, it wasn't dewy. When I was like blending out the eyeshadow on the lower lash line, it didn't easily move either, because sometimes, depending on the concealer that I'm using, especially if I don't set it with powder, if I go in and I'm kind of like blending out that under eye and I'm kind of going ham, putting a little bit of force blending it out, like the concealer will start to separate. Makes sense. This, like, yo, she stayed in place. She stayed all the way in place without setting it with powder. I was like, oh, I like this. And this is also like $15 or less. You can pick this up at Walmart. I think they sell this at Target as well. So black owned, woman owned, like, go and support, go and support. They also sent over some more lippies. So the lip that I am wearing, that I cannot stop wearing, OMG, it girl. She's it. She is it. Love this. It's what is on the perimeter of my lips, like that deeper shade of pink. These are liquid lipsticks that really do last all day. They're a comfortable liquid lipstick, so it's not something that's going to feel overly dry on the lips. I mean, it dries down, but it's not gonna like take all of the moisture out of your lips, and it does last well. And then they sent over a couple of their lip glosses. So we have the shades Fly Girl and Headliner, and then they sent over a traditional gloss. So really happy to have that. And then some lip pencils, which I have placed them in my lip liner jars, and we're gonna leave them there, but I will show you them in action because I do want to do a lip swatch with these lip products and just show you what they look like on my lips. But really happy to have those. Thank you to the Lip Bar. Always so happy to receive PR from new brands. When I say new brands, like brands I haven't received PR from. It's always exciting. Okay, now let's talk about a product that I picked up. So Givenchy finally released their Prisme Libre blushes at Sephora. Y'all, I picked up these blushes last year, like over a year ago. And so when I saw that these blushes were at Sephora, I thought these were new blushes. They're not. They just finally got to Sephora. So I've already created content with these, like I said, last year. The shades that I have 4, 5, and 6. So 4 is Organza Cien. This one right here. It's like a mauve peach shade. Then shade 5 is going to be Popeline Violine. This was one of my absolute favorite ones that I wore out last summer. So pretty. And then we have shade Flanelle Rubis. And this is going to be a really beautiful, like orange coral type of shade. Alrighty. So the new shade, well, when I say new shade to me, but not necessarily new, because if you picked these up last year, you probably already had this one. This is going to be a shade called Mousseline Lilac. So this is the actual blush that I'm wearing today. This is going to be that cooler pink type of shade. So if you are of a deeper complexion and you wanted to try like a pinky shade, I would probably suggest this Popeline Violine, depending on how you want your pink to look. If you want it to look more warm, I would go with this one. If you want it to look a little more cool, okay, y'all can't see anything right here. Okay, let me stay here. So if you want it to be a little more warm, I would go with this one. If you want it to be a little more cool in terms of the pink shade, go with this one. And I'll come in close so you can kind of see the tones of the pink, hopefully. These are so beautiful. I was obsessed with these last year because they blended effortlessly into the skin. I loved how the 4 shades just mixed well together to create a beautiful flush on the cheeks. They are quite pigmented, but you can control the pigmentation. They last on the skin. I really like this lighter color. I remember looking at this and thinking like, oh, that's gonna be too light. And now we got all the light pink, hot pink, cool tone pink shades all this year. This one, beautiful. So it's not too like stark on the skin, not ashy at all on the skin, at least for my complexion. So really, really like this tone, and I think it would look really beautiful mixing these two together, like adding this at the higher points of the cheek and then popping this one on the apples of the cheek. That's gonna be cute. So if you were looking at these are amazing. Highly recommend them. They're a total of 6 shades. I have 4 of the 6. The slight completionist in me wants to pick up the other 2 so I can just have all 6. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stop right there. Yensa Beauty has sent over a package. They make some really nice products. So I have not tried these, but I wanted to call them out. They sent me 2 of their powder foundations. I have shade, I think I did try this on my face just to shade match myself. So shade Deep 1 is the shade that worked better for my skin. And then the other one is shade Deep 2, which was, actually this probably works for me pretty much now because I got a tan. But when they sent these to me, shade Deep 1 worked better for my complexion. There has not been anything yet that I've tried from Yensa that I have not liked. They're a really great beauty brand. They're sold at Nordstrom and a couple other places, but I've seen them most at Nordstrom. So they recently sent over their Silk Bronzing Base in the shade called Sunset Glow. So what makes them stand out from the masses is what they call their superfood beauty. So they really pack their beauty products with skincare ingredients. So this is going to be your go-to for a natural sun-kissed glow, a lightweight silk cream bronzer infused with 8 age-defying black superfoods to give you a natural and healthy glow. Their bronzing brush, which I did use, their brushes are also really good. They are synthetic haired brushes and they are great. So I applied the cream bronzer today with their brush. So this is what the cream bronzer looks like. And I will say that this one did give me a very slight bronze. So there's the bronzer. This one is a more like cool tone bronzer, cool tone neutral bronzer that I think did look really nice on the skin. If I were buying this for, like if I would have picked this out myself, I would have gone with a deeper shade just because I like a nice, I like you to see my bronzer, like a nice prevalent bronze, and I think this gave me a very, very subtle bronze, and I think it was just simply because of the shade. But I did like this tone of bronzer because I do like my bronzers to be, if I'm not going for a warm look, I like for them to be more neutral. So like, because I can use it as like a bronzer contour. But this did give me a nice subtle bronze. It blended really effortlessly into the skin, and I didn't feel the need to have to set this cream bronzer because I felt like it applied as a cream and then kind of set like a powder. So this formula seems really, really nice. Kind of reminds me of the NARS Laguna bronzer, the Chanel cream bronzer, like along that lines of a cream product that blends very easily into the skin, but is, when I say self-setting, you don't, like I say, it's not so dewy and radiant that you're like, all right, I gotta go on top with the powder to make sure it doesn't, you know, move all over the place. So very excited to have this one. And then they sent over a couple of their brow products. So they sent the Super Defining Brow Gel, which I did use today. It is in the shade Soft Black, which this shade is actually a really good shade if I just wanted to apply this to my brows and be done, just for like a simple makeup look. I like the tone of this one. And then the brow pencil is going to be one of those like thicker brow pencils with a triangular shape that you can like quickly fill in your brows. This is also in the shade Soft Black. So this is what the brow pencil looks like. The brow gel in Soft Black worked well for my brows, but the brow pencil in Soft Black, I would need a deeper shade. It was like a little too gray and it didn't show up as much as I wanted it to in terms of filling in my brows. But the product applied really nicely and it has a really, really nice soft spoolie. Feels like a really soft brush when I was filling in my brows. So All 4 of those products were really nice. And like I said, I have not come across a product from Yensa Beauty that I haven't liked. I think I might, at this point, can do a full face of them. I have essentially, yeah, I've got a foundation, I have blushes by them, and now these. So if you're interested in seeing a full face of Yensa, let me know. Leave it in the comment section below. All right, LYS Beauty. They sent over 2 new products. They just launched their Skin Loyalty Blurring plus Mattify plus Set Makeup Setting Spray. So this is going to be a mattifying setting spray that will instantly hydrate the complexion while locking in makeup for a flawless all-day wear. It's enriched with cucumber and green tea extracts. It's a refreshing spray that leaves a lightweight veil over the skin that blurs the look of enlarged pores, unwanted texture, or fine lines. The skincare-infused formula keeps products exactly where you want them and never where you don't, and dries down into a soft, natural matte finish designed for all skin types. I tried this today, and I'm gonna say, oh, look at me rhyming. I like this. So y'all know I like me some dewy, glowy skin. I like to glow. I like a radiant look to the skin. And what I really enjoyed is that it did not overly mattify the skin. Once I applied it, it didn't feel tight after applying it, but I did feel like it set my skin. Like, I did not apply any powder on my face today. Not a lick of powder. Only powder on my face was the blush. But like all in here in the center of my face, like I told y'all, my bronzer, concealer, I did not set it with powder. And I feel like things are in place. I would definitely say that I feel like my pores do look like I put a powder on because I use this. I mean, granted, I just used this one time, okay? So I will continue to use it, but I like this. And I am not a person that uses all the types of setting sprays in the sense of, I use the ones that I like because they work and we're gonna stick with that. So the 2 setting sprays, there's 3 setting sprays that I use religiously. Danessa Myricks setting spray, a Shoon de Cherise setting spray, and then the one mattifying setting spray that I do use, Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I have not used it in a long time, but I do like that one. And then we have the One Size setting spray. Y'all, that's it. I mean, that's 4 of them. But like, you know, in terms of all the setting sprays that have come out, I usually just stick to the ones that I really like. That's what I do. But I like this one. So thank you so much to LYS for sending this one over. I'm definitely gonna keep using it. But I'm like, if I don't have to use powder and this sets my face, I am here for that. I love a good powder moment, but sometimes I don't want to use powder because I want to keep the radiance, I want to keep the glow, but I also want it to stay in place. And like, I want the blurred effect of powder sometimes without the powder. And I mean, off of first impressions, I think this one is going to do that. And then they also sent over another new product. This is called the Think Deep Pore Minimizing Detox Mask with pomegranate and charcoal. So another skincare product for the brand. So this is gonna say goodbye to clogged pores. Revitalize your skin with the ultimate detox mask infused with bentonite, kaolin, and charcoal powder to absorb excess oils and minimize the appearance of enlarged pores, and pomegranate extract to help replenish skin for a more youthful glow. It says you can apply a thin layer all over the face or the T-zone twice a week, leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, and then rinse with warm water. So this is the packaging of the mask, and I have not used it yet. So, the mask is pink. I love a brand that stays on brand, stays with the pink coloration. So I haven't used it yet, but I will use it, report back to you all how I think it works for me, especially because it's a charcoal mask. I kind of am indifferent about charcoal masks that I've used before. I think when I've used them, I'm like, yes, this did exactly what it's supposed to do, but I also felt like it really stripped my skin almost too much, and I didn't like that. So I will report back as to how I think this one does. I have high hopes because LYS Beauty really does focus on making sure that the ingredients that they put into their products really do help the skin stay hydrated and does not tear down the skin barrier. So I have high hopes that I'm gonna like this one, but I'll report back and let you know. But very excited to have them both. So I do have a affiliate discount code for LYS Beauty that saves you 20% off. So I'll leave that down in the description box so that if you do want to try these products, you can. And any other product that they have. I have tried every product from the brand except for their eyeshadows. I need to try their eyeshadows. But I've tried everything else from the brand and absolutely amazing at literal like drugstore prices, because now drugstore stuff be like $15, $16. And LYS Beauty, I think their most expensive product is maybe $20 and under. So definitely check them out. Black owned, woman owned, you know, all the things, all the great things. Okay, we got Maybelline. I know this is like an hour now. We're just gonna keep rolling. Hope you're enjoying this. Okay, Maybelline sent over a product I was really excited to try. Cause y'all know I love foundations. And you know, I mostly do high-end and luxury, but like, give me a good foundation and I don't care what the price range is. I've been eyeing this Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. So Rose from Rose and Ben, she reviewed this one and was like, yo, best skin tint on the market. And I was like, well, I'm gonna need to try that. And so I think it was like around the same time that I saw that video, Maybelline was like, hey, do you wanna try a new product? Yes, I do. So they sent over a lot of shades that I'm not gonna be able to use. So I'm gonna see if I can like donate these to a local charity or something like that, because I'm not gonna be able to use them. But the shade that I do wear in Maybelline foundations, if you ever are wondering, is shade 330, and 330 works for me. I love it when brands just stick with the number and the shades and the tones don't change. It makes it so easy. If you like the brand and their foundations, you can just go with that. I saw 330, I said I always wear 330, and it still works. So, excuse the lipstick that's been on my teeth. This looks, oh, stunning on the skin. Okay, so it is the foundation I'm wearing today. Okay, awesome sauce. This will be a skin tint, but it also has a vitamin C derivative in it. And it's going to have buildable skin-like coverage, weightless feel, natural radiant finish. It's going to be resistant to sweat, water, and transfer. And then, like I said, it's supposed to last up to 24 hours. Okay. Does the skin not look great? Like, it looks so nice on the skin. And it blended easily. It does very much look like skin. Like, you can still see my freckles coming through. Like, well, I've got concealer right here, so like my freckles are a little more diminished because of the concealer, but like I don't feel like it takes away from my natural skin. Any imperfections that you see on my skin, like you can still see them, but everything just looks a little bit more finished, a little bit more flawless, and it's so pretty. It is so pretty on the skin. So I am very happy to have this. You know, like this is the summer of skin tints, okay? We've been seeing a lot of them. And so far, so good. I've been wearing this skin tint now for, I want to say 4 hours, maybe 5 hours by now. And things are looking great. I did eat in it, and it has stayed in place, and I, like I said, did not set it with any powder. The only thing that I set my skin with was the LYS Beauty mattifying setting spray. But things are looking really nice. So let me know if you want a full day wear test. Let me know if you want me to compare it to any other skin tints. You know, let me know your thoughts if you're interested in this one. Sydney Grace is having their Christmas in July event, and they released some new products. So if you're not aware of Sydney Grace's Christmas in July event, it's where they have a huge sale on their website. And every day there's a new deal, a new sale. So July 30th, for every $50 spent, receive a $25 in-store credit. Oh, and July 31st. Sale ends on July 31st. All single shadows will be 40% off. So every day there's a new deal going on. So here's the Raspberry Kiss palette. This is a new palette that they just launched. And this is what it looks like right here. So looks like it's going to be a really great palette to use in this upcoming fall season. And if you've never tried Sydney Grace, their shadows are so well made, very pigmented, and they last. So extremely great formulation of eyeshadows. Then we have their Heaven on Earth palette. First of all, look at the outer packaging of the palette. This is going to have their deeper tones. So Sydney Grace typically will make an eyeshadow palette or a face palette in a lighter color scheme and then a deeper color scheme. So this is going to be the shadows in the deeper color scheme. And this is really, really pretty. Also a color story that I think is gonna look really beautiful in the upcoming fall months, which I still can't believe that summer's almost over and we're actually talking about fall time. But I'm ready for it because it's my favorite time of the year. And then the other new palette is called Love's Journey. And this one is going to be in the deeper tones as well. So this palette looks like it's going to be, once again, fall themed appropriate with some nice cooler and neutral tones in the palette. So looking forward to trying these out and seeing what looks like and come up with them. And then the last thing that they sent over that's also new that I think is so cool, and I am adding this to my makeup artistry kit immediately, brow palettes. So they have a, I'm sure they have more than these based on the shades of the palettes, but I'll show you the ones that they sent to me. So we have medium brown. So these are going to be the tones that are going to work for people who have brows that fall into this color scheme. These are powder formulas. Then we have dark brown, which is probably the brow palette that I would use for myself. I like my brows to have like a medium brown tone to them. I like them to look more cool tone than warm. And then we have the jet black brow palette, which looks like so. So I think this is great if you are a makeup artist, or if you're not a makeup artist, but you're just like, I like to use a couple different tones for my brows. These seem like they'll be really great. So I'll give them a whirl, tell you all what I think about them. But thank you so much to Sydney Grace for sending these over. I was really excited about these brow palettes, so I can't wait to try these. And I didn't open up the package before doing my makeup, because if I did, I would have used it for sure. So that's why I didn't use them today, because I didn't realize that they had sent them. Glamnetic sent me over a whole bunch of stuff. So Glamnetic makes lashes. They also make press-on and nails. And I'm gonna say this. I am thoroughly impressed by the brand as a creator. Let me tell you why. And I hope I'm not overstepping by saying this, but there are brands that, you know, will reach out to you and they want you to do work for them for free, or just on a gifting basis. And I am at a point in my career where I can comfortably say no to brands that I don't want to work with for whatever reason, right? And it's not to sound bougie, it's not to sound better than, it's more so like time management. I have a lot on my plate, and if I'm gonna do some work for free, I really want to know what I'm doing and how much work is involved. And if it's a lot of work, I've come to a point where, you know what? I'm gonna need more than a gift of your product. So Glamnetic reached out to me and said, hey, we'd love to send you over some products, and in return, we would like for you to create content. And when they had reached out to me, I knew of Glamnetic. I had purchased some nails for them. Let me tell you, I really enjoy their press-on nails. But I was just kind of like, I don't know if that's what I want to do right now. So I replied back to them and said, hey, thank you so much, but at this time, I would prefer to not accept that offer. Do you know what they said? No problem at all. Can we still send you stuff? And if you like it, maybe you share it. And I said, absolutely. That made me really happy, because they understood where I was coming from, but they were like, we still want you to try our products. Because they have enough faith in their products that I'm gonna try them and like them and then share them. And I mean, like I said, I have tried their press-on nails because I've purchased them before. Obviously have not tried the ones that they sent here, but here's a closer look at the nails that they sent. These are nails that I would absolutely buy myself, so I can't wait to wear them. And these are their lashes that they sent. So I will definitely share with you when I use their products, but I just wanted to say that because it's not a lot of brands out there that would respond that way. So thank you, Glamnetic, for just being so kind and sending over so so many products, y'all. I'm just gonna quickly show them for time purposes, but I got some more cute press-on nails. My middle child, Emma, is going to try to steal these from me. Y'all, she is trying to convince me to let her wear glue for her press-ons. And I'm like, you are 8. No, ma'am. So here are some more lashes. Like, I feel like you can never have enough lashes. Look at these beautiful press-on nails. You can purchase Glamnetic. I've seen them at Ulta. That's where I've purchased nails before. They're magnetic eyeliner pins. So they have magnetic lashes. And then they sent over their magnetic liquid liner. And I'm not done yet, y'all. More lashes. I mean, when I say they put together a package, then they have a 2-in-1 cuticle oil with a tool, which I'm really happy about. Because if you do wear press-on nails, like, especially if you're wearing press-on nails back to back to back, they actually can really mess your nails up. So that's why I have mine off now. I try to give myself a bit of a break before I apply a new set, just so that I don't damage my real nails too much. Oh, look at how cute these are. Oh, and these as well. Yes, thank you so much. And then a magnetic liquid eyeliner. Thank you so much to Glamnetic. Like, they were way too generous. I did not think they were gonna send all of this stuff. So as I'm wearing their products, I will make sure to tell you, shout them out. Like I said, I've already tried their press-on nails. I really enjoyed them. They were sturdy and they lasted a good week. So I definitely would recommend the press-on nails. We've got 2 more and then we're done. Alrighty, Revlon. I have never received anything from Revlon, so thank you. So, or did I? I can't remember if I have received something from Revlon or if this is my first package. Either way, I'm very excited to have it. They sent over a few products. So we have a couple of their eyeliner pencils. So we have them in black, black, and black. Then we have a lip liner, lip gloss. I've tried their lip glosses. They're really nice. The color stays suede ink in another shade. So we've got 2 shades here. This one is called Power Trip. And then this one is called No Rules. An eyeshadow quad. So this is what the eyeshadow quad looks like. These definitely look like tones I would wear. I know I love me some pinks. A liquid liner, and then a mascara. I've never tried Revlon mascara, so I would definitely give it a try. All of these products are meant to work together to give you like a baddie babe look. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying these products. Lastly, we have Surratt. They sent over a package. So happy to have it. So 2020, I want to say I went ham on Surratt, like ham. I purchased a few of their makeup brushes, which are amazing. If you can still get your hands on them, try them out. And then I purchased their foundations, love their foundations, and then they back then sent me some PR. So I kind of got some more of the products that I've had for a long time that I've recently decluttered just because they were old. I was like, yes. So they sent over a lot of stuff. I will share in more detail in another video, but I've got their Prismatique eyes. Okay, so these are a dynamic duo type of product. So if you're someone who really enjoys like quick, but like effective dimensional eye looks, you would love these. So you're going to twist the bottom and twist the top. All right, so the top twists off and you get this cream, almost like pomade type of base that you can apply all over the eye. And this one is in the shade called Style Eyes. And then the bottom twists to a powder. And I'm hoping you can see like the iridescence of this. Let me just do a quick little swipe because, oh, you just need to see it in action. These are so pretty and they are so like, oh, look how pretty that is blended out on the back of the hand. This type of shade, I definitely would use it as like a highlight too, because it just be given. It's so pretty. So I was really happy to have these because the ones that I had before, because I had them for a while, the creams had kind of dried out. So So happy to have these. And then they sent over their Artistique eyeshadows. These are another type of cream-based product. These are like a shimmer or matte type of formula that you can use like for a matte base on your eyes, or just use these alone. Either way, the formula of their powders are just not like anything else. Like, it's so hard to describe their powder formula. You just gotta try it. It is the most silky smooth, blendable, like creamy powder product you've ever tried. And that goes for their blushes, their eyeshadows, like they are phenomenal. I got a couple of their lip products here, and they did send over some blushes. So happy to have more of these because I still have my blushes. Their luminizer, so I actually have this shade already, but I'll just show it to you. These are so pretty and like iridescent. I'll swatch this one. They're a cream highlighter, but look how like pigmented that one is. It lasts, oh, let me give you a better swatch than that. Here we go. So this one is in the shade called Dior. These are cream that don't have to be set with powder. They blend really nicely into the skin and they give you major payoff. So really happy to have this one. And then we have two skincare products, which I've never tried their skincare. And I think the skincare is fairly new to them, if I'm correct. So we have a Hinoki cleansing oil. So this is an elegant emulsion that removes even the most stubborn makeup while leaving the skin refreshed, softened, and hydrated. So you pump 3 to 4 drops of the oil into dry palms. Gently but firmly massage the oil onto dry skin for an invigorating morning cleanse or to break down makeup at the end of the day. Add warm water to create a milky emulsion and further cleanse your skin. Rinse off, with your hands or a soft cloth. I'm gonna use this tonight to take off this makeup. I have not used it yet, so I will definitely report back how I like this. I do have some like tried and true makeup remover cleansing balms. So I will see if it holds up to those as well. And then the second product is their Hinoki Facial Mist. So this is going to be a super fine mist that will instantly refresh your complexion, reviving dull, tired skin and provide an instant boost of hydration. So you can use the mist as a toner to prep your skin for the rest of your skincare routine and before makeup application. I'll use this tonight as well. So this is what the skin mist looks like. So very excited to have these. Thank you so much to Surratt for sending these over. And like I've said throughout all of this video, I will be sharing updates on these products that I'm using. Let me know if you want any dedicated reviews on any of these products so that I can, you know, focus in on what you guys want to see. And guys, we are done. If you made it to the end of this video, round of applause to you because you are the real MVPs for staying on and hanging on with me. I truly appreciate it. And if you've made it to this point in the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad because we'd love to have you. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.